What's going on, everyone? Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today, we're talking about Rdbx stock, or Redbox Entertainment. This stock, it's already seen a very large run. So usually, I'm not going to be buying into a stock that is up this much, but I did make my exception today with Redbox Entertainment, and it's because, well, there's just some really screwed up stuff that's going on behind the scenes in this stock. And quite frankly, it's really pissing me off because there's no real explanation to why this is happening. And we're going to get into it, all right, in today's video. So drop a like on it if you guys enjoy this content. Subscribe to the channel if y'all are new. If you want to check out Hootmoney trade alerts, I'll show you guys a few of the plays that we have been making. It's been on absolute fire, like seriously absolute fire, and I'll show you guys the gains as well that we have been making. So that's the first link in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. If you guys are serious about investing in these highly shorted stocks, I do think that it is a must that you guys join Hootmoney trade alerts. But with that being said, let's get right into the rest of the video. All right, so we're starting with Ortex. Let's just pay attention to the chart that says on loan right here. And as you guys can see, the amount of shares that have been going on loan is about 3 million shares, and it's been increasing pretty much every single day. It got to 100% utilization. In fact, this stock has been at 100% utilization since April 11th, so it has not seen anything less than 100% utilization. When a stock has 100% utilization, in fact, I'm going to bring up the definition. Utilization is the ratio between number of shares on loan across all outstanding loans in the wholesale market and the number of shares available for lending at lending programs. 0% means that no shares have been borrowed or lent at these lending programs. 100% means that all shares available to be borrowed or lended at a lending program have in fact been lent. That essentially means that 100% utilization means that no more loans can occur. Well, Redbox has been at 100% utilization for a very long time, ever since the beginning of April, as you guys can see, and it was trading at well under $2 per share. But the amount of shares that have been on loan has been increasing, and since April 20th, which was not even that long ago, about like 2 weeks ago, since April 20th, the amount of shares on loan, and we'll get rid of utilization, has gone from about 1 million shares to 3 million shares. And this is all while the stock has 100% utilization. And like I said, 100% utilization means that all shares available to borrow or lend at a lending program have in fact been lent. So there shouldn't be any loans occurring, but it went up 200% from April 20th. I'd like to quickly thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Moomoo, a licensed FINRA broker that does absolutely zero payment for order flow, and they also give away free level 2 data. They're running this promotion where you guys can see the deposit requirements on the screen right now. You can deposit $1 and get up to $7,000 in free stock. I think that's by far the best thing to do. All you do is deposit $1 and boom, up to $7,000 in free stock. If you click one of the links below in the description or pinned comment section, it'll bring you to this landing page, and it'll show you whatever promotion that they are doing on top of this promotion right now. So as you guys can see, the probability is doubled currently to get an Apple stock, and it's going for the next 57 hours. So you can potentially get that Apple stock, double probability there, and then it's showing you guys the rest of the promotion. 0 commission for US residents, US trading stocks, and then free real-time level 2 data for US stocks. And then here is the promotion for 5 free stocks up to $3,500 each. It's a fantastic promotion. Again, links are below in the description or pinned comment section if you guys wanted to check that out. But with that being said, let's get right back into the video. All right, so that doesn't make any sense. Well, let's just look at this number. 3 million shares that are on loan. Okay, well, let's look at the free float of Rdbx. The free float of Rdbx is at 2.77 million shares. How can you have 3 million shares on loan when only 2.77 million shares are in circulation? It doesn't make any sense. Unless you're naked shorting. And they are naked shorting this stock. They're naked shorting it like crazy. The FINRA exempt volume. And remember, FINRA short exempts are the closest thing to a naked short sale as possible in this market, the FINRA short exempts have been absolutely insane. 547,000 as of May 3rd. That was yesterday, not even including today's data. This represents about 20% of that 2.77 million share free float. So if you divide the amount of naked shorts or short exempts by 2.77 million, that's about 20% of the float was essentially naked shorted yesterday. Over here, it was about 16%. So that was on Monday. And then on Friday, it was about 12% of the float. And this is not an aggregate number right here. This is the total number from the day. So you can combine all of those numbers together and see that over the past 3 days, about 1.33 million shares have been short exempted, which essentially is a naked short sale, and the float is only 2.77 million shares. So 1.33 divided by 2.77, that's about 48% of the float has been naked shorted over the past few days. So these shares, which are clearly showing up here in the exempt volume, not including today's price action, which make up about 48% of the float, need to be covered within T+6, or else the market maker pays an enormous fine. So if we're looking back at 429, these shares that showed up as short exempts ranging from 391 to the end of the day price action of about 602, all of these exemptions, which make up about 12% of the float, would have to be covered in 6 trading days. So skip ahead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would put it at 5/9. Anytime between 429 and 5/9, it would have to be covered. 455,000 right there on 5/2. You can see that on 5/2, the price action started around 7, went all the way up to 11. So these need to be covered in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days on 5/10, and then the next day 5/11, that's where you're going to have to cover the short exemptions from 5/3, which made up about 20% of the free float right here at 547,000. So all of those short exemptions, which make up about 50% of the float, those are going to have to be covered very, very soon, bringing in natural buying pressure into this security. So usually this isn't a chart that I want to mess with, but in this case in particular with Rdbx, there's so much going on in terms of short exemptions, and then the fact that they've loaned out more shares than actually exist. If you just look, they say 3 million shares, and then there's a 2.7 million share free float. So it just doesn't make sense. Something's not adding up here for Rdbx, and that's why I am smelling an opportunity to screw over the market makers in this company and ride this thing out. I think a move back to 11 is definitely in the cards and potentially even higher. The only real explanation I can give you guys for why this might be happening and why something crazy is happening in Rdbx is the fact that there's these April 2022 lender warrants, and it says they have an exercise price of $0, but it's only exercisable if certain debt conditions are not met. This isn't even registered yet, so it's not even an SEC filing as of yet. So I don't know. I don't think that's why they're doing all this, but it could be. Another reason is because they are going to have to push it up to 1150, so these warrants end up getting exercised. That could be another thing, but also it would imply that market makers would lose money if it does go all the way up to 1150, because most of their exemptions were at lower prices than that. But yeah, overall, I don't know what it could be, so I definitely see a move back to 1150. It's hard for me to really imagine a move much higher. It could potentially inch higher, but something that plays out kind of like this seems like it is in the cards for Rdbx, so that's why I went long on it, and you guys do you. I mean, nothing here is financial advice. Anyways, my friends, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, drop a like on it if you guys did, subscribe to the channel if y'all are new, and check out Moomoo if you guys want up to $7,000 in free stock as long as you deposit $1 on their platform. The links are below in the pinned comment section and the description of the video, and if you want to join Hootmoney trade alerts and make the plays, make money with Hootmoney, that's the first link in the description below and first link in the pinned comment down below as well. So check that out if you guys want to. But without further ado, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be seeing you guys next time.